Hi, my name is Wilkine Brutus.
And I am Paulette Francois.
You're listening to A Boat, a Voyage. Okay, quick. Quick. Why are you doing like that, Mom? What the hell is that? Let's do it again. Quick. Quick. What the hell is that? Okay.
Oh my God.
All right. So our Haitian saying. I will handle myself like Jean-Jacques Dessalines. Can you say that in Haitian Creole for me?
Jean-Jacques Dessalines.
No. Map degaje.
Map degaje m'ta kou met Jean-Jacques.
Say it again.
Map degaje m'ta kou met Jean-Jacques.
And what does that mean?
I'm gonna try my very best to do whatever I have to do.
Do what you have. So so your journey to the United States, it took 1 month, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So July 17th, 1981 is a very special date for you. You may not have known this, but I did a little bit of research. But 33 Haitians drowned as a boat capsized off the coast of Florida, according to the New York Times at that time. Government Bob Graham called it, quote, a human tragedy which has been waiting to happen. When you arrived, Mom, just 3 months after that tragedy, did you feel any empathy from Americans, especially since they preferred Cubans through the wet foot, dry foot policy? Remember that policy we talked about before in the past? What were your thoughts on how the Americans in particular treated you during that time?
When I first came, it was on a Friday. I think it was on a Friday. There was a bunch of people in the shore waiting for us. So many people. There was several school bus, waiting for us, and plus the American immigration officer, several of them, waiting for us. That I guess they see the boat coming over, So after we got off the shore, they help us, they welcome us, with a smile and everything. And then they didn't push us or hurt us or nothing like that. So they have us get in the bus and took us to the Chrome.
What's the Chrome?
The Chrome is a camp.
Oh, like a refugee camp.
Like a refugee camp.
Oh, okay.
And close to Homestead.
More like a detention center?
Something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Homestead, Florida.
Homestead, Florida. So they took us there and kept us at the camp. The men in a different camp, the women in a, separate camp. Sorry, and then they feed us like every morning. They come and get us to, to go take shower in different places. And they feed us 3 days a week. 3 days, 3 times a day. 3 times a day. And then after that, we take it from there. It's different process. Some people they sent to New York.
Oh, okay. So not everyone stayed in Florida.
They separate us.
A very complicated process.
They deported us in different places because they could not keep us so many people coming.
So it was overcrowded.
Yes.
And the process was very complicated, of course.
Very complicated process.
Very interesting. Now, we know migrant treatment, immigrant treatment, differ based on economic and political reasons. But even Cubans who came here as economic migrants were still treated better, which also upset Latino groups, not just Haitians. So Cubans had this, one leg up above everyone who were under the same circumstances. But you had such a great experience in Cuba. So I'm sure that special treatment toward them confused you, right? Did you feel any resentment or jealousy?
I didn't feel no jealousy because I think it's all about politics. I didn't feel jealous of the Cuban because they got treated. I wish I wanted to be treated just like them because we're all in the same camp in the same situation. But for whatever reason, even them, I believe they don't know why they treat us different. So that's why I didn't really jealous of them, because I know it's not their fault. they can do nothing about it. They came just like I came to the States. So if I had a better treatment than them, I didn't think that because they're better than me. I think it's part of the
system.
The politics, the government.
Right.
I blame the government for it.
Fighting.
I don't blame the Cuban people for it. I blame the government.
So yeah, and that makes sense because no one could actually control U.S. policy.
No.
You know, and the fact that they're sort of fighting against communist Cuba and whatnot. But of course, society sees a lot of, I guess, differences with how they treated Haitians and Cubans and whatnot. But it's kind of hard to be angry at people who are under the same conditions as you are.
Because when we was in the camp, as soon as the Cuban came, that give them the papers and
they just
let them go. And I was just there waiting and waiting.
Were you shocked, like when the Cubans just sort of like, boom, got their paper?
Yeah, and
out.
then I'm like, oh my God, it's like it's gonna take forever. Like, why can't we leave? But instead
at 16 years old, but did you understand the politics of why they allowed the Cubans to sort of just leave and the Haitians stay back? Did you understand why?
At the time, I didn't understand why.
So you were simply just confused.
After, I got a little bit confused at first. To me, I think maybe the family just pay money or whatever to get them out. But it's way after I learned that
it was policy.
So, some people probably against the Cuban, I'm like, I don't blame the Cuban.
Oh, so you did have some people who understood and was resentful maybe about everything, about Cubans.
Everything. But we were not the only Haitian. We have Chinese. We have other culture in the camp, not only us. But it seemed like us, they put us, for whatever reason, they put us to the side.
So you had Haitians, Cubans, of course, Mexican, Guatemalans,
everybody.
But even Chinese as well?
Even Chinese as well.
What do you think the Chinese? You think maybe it's people who probably overstayed their visa or something like that?
I think so.
And were sent to the same facility, maybe?
Same facility, yeah.
That's
not because they come from the boat.
Right.
But I never have grudge against the Cuban because I know it's the policy. It's not them themselves, make the issue happen the way it is, but it's just the policy of the government. So what can you do about it?
Now, when you arrived to the States, like you told me earlier, they had sent a lot of Haitians to different places. You got sent to Puerto Rico.
I got sent to Puerto Rico.
So when you got sent to Puerto Rico, did you know you were being sent? You arrived to the U.S., but then they captured you, put you in this camp, and then sent your butt to Puerto Rico.
They have captured me for a couple weeks. And then after that, one night, they said they're going to have to separate us because too many people in the camp and blah, blah, blah. Some people sent to Pennsylvania.
Wow.
And some people sent, and they end up sending me to Puerto Rico. A bunch of us to Puerto Rico.
Just and they didn't even, care who you came with?
And no.
Just sporadic, like a lottery number.
They don't care. They just, long your name is in the list, you got to go. And then that when they sent me to Puerto Rico, when you're in Puerto Rico, you're close to Haiti. So at that time, they keep sending people back to Haiti.
From Puerto Rico.
Once you're in Puerto Rico camp, you have almost 90% to go to Haiti. I had a lot of friends of mine that sent to Haiti. Every
from the same boat?
From the same camp.
The
same boat.
Okay.
And every Tuesday, every Friday, they send 27 people back to Haiti.
Wow.
Every Tuesday and Friday.
Each day, 27 people.
27 people, too. But every time, my friends, some of them volunteer to go.
Wow. Well, why do you think they volunteered?
Because they kept doing nothing.
They just
so long.
Might as well go back to their home country.
But I didn't want to go back. For whatever reason, I didn't want to go back.
Those friends that were at camp, did you knew them prior to coming, or
no,
you met them at the camp?
I met them at the camp.
Around
but I have
the same
several
age?
people that from in my state that I find in the camp.
Oh, in Gundance in Haiti, you hear me?
Yes. And so there's a lot of people my father used to do business with. I find the children in the camp too.
Wow.
So I'm like, oh my God, I'm not going back to Haiti. So bunch of friend of mine wants me to go for it because of my asthma. I say no.
Yeah, speaking of your asthma, like when you had an asthma attack in Puerto Rico. So what happened with that situation?
When they sent me to Puerto Rico, that's when I started getting sick real bad. I was getting sick and all the time my asthma just attacking me. So one time I got sick so bad they couldn't do nothing for me because they have to keep me in the hospital. 27. It's like if they sent me to the camp right now, I can be in the hospital for 3-4 days. And then as soon they sent me back to the camp, the same night I got my asthma attack again. The ambulance is like back and forth. As soon as you see an ambulance, they know they're coming for me. They're coming for me. Like if I cannot be in the hot, I cannot be in the cold. The weather over there just not click with me. So one time they have to keep me in the hospital for 3 months. I was in Puerto Rico hospital.
For 3 months.
Yes. San Juan or Ponce. San Juan hospital for 3 months. And then nobody know where I was. They thought I was dead or something. So there was for manifestation. You know, there was a protest everywhere. You know, everybody's coming
trying
out.
To figure out where you at.
Where is Paulette? Why they don't bring her back? You know, there was protest. Police coming.
Oh,
you know, with a mask. The guys, some people they give them.
You set a scene.
Guys. Oh my God, it was a disaster. So because there was too much going on in the camp, so they have one evening, they have to put me in the ambulance and drove me to the camp.
Wow.
That's when I realized the ambulance like boom, 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 boom. And then there was a protest, people all over the place like protesting. Then when they enter to the gate, and then they have this oxygen tank. Because I could not breathe. So everywhere they took me there, I have to have an oxygen tank with me. So they have this oxygen tank to the they took me to the camp with that oxygen and everybody like all over me, thinking I was dying and stuff like that. Some of them will cry, you know. It was a sad moment, but that showed me at that moment, I thought I'd been forgotten, you know. And there's like, I'm like, oh my God. They really love me and everything. Because when I was in the camp, I used to do their hair. I used to do people's hair.
So people just, you know, they have no choice but to live their life.
They have to live their life. You know? They're like, oh my God, Paulette, everybody coming everywhere. You know, like I was surrounded with people. It's like, we thought you died. Like, I thought they killed you, Paulette. You know? And stuff like that. So I'm still alive. I'm okay. But, you know, I don't know what happened. I could not get well. They give me very good treatment over there. They treated me so good in Puerto Rico. So good.
Yeah, so you had a great experience in Cuba. Great experience in Puerto Rico. Obviously, despite the asthma attack. Despite that. But the nurses treated you well. And
the nurses treat me so great in Puerto Rico. They treated me
And did you have any contact with like social workers and stuff like that? Or was it just... was there any like middlemen, intermediary?
No, I had when I was in the hospital, they had the security guard in front of my door.
Okay.
Just to to
protect or watch you,
and watch me or something. I guess to protect me or watch me. I don't know nowhere.
Yeah, you can't go anywhere. Yeah.
So they had this other guy who came from St. Thomas. That guy was my interpreter to translate for me.
Okay.
So every day he came to
So he was pretty much a social worker.
Social worker.
Yeah, okay.
So he went stuff for me to do crochet, whatever he know that I love to do. I've been doing crochet just to keep my mind occupied.
What's crochet? With the hair?
Crochet, macrame, stuff to do, crochet. You can do like a blanket, baby blanket.
Oh, okay.
Stuff like that. Right. I do those things. And then they do everything they know I love just to keep me, to keep my mind occupied. But sometimes I just break out.
Yeah.
Every time I think about my mom, I just break down and I've been crying. And sometimes my doctor like, Paulette, don't cry because you know when you cry, your asthma gonna come worse, you know.
Did they have mental health professionals there?
Yeah.
For like obviously so much trauma.
It's a big hospital.
Yeah.
It's a big hospital. They have a great nurses.
I keep forgetting you were 16 years old. Your brain, your frontal lobe, not even fully developed. You know,
sometimes I got so confused. Not confused, going crazy, you know? And I'm like asking question, what am I doing here? What's going on around me? Sometimes I be sleeping, I don't even know when it's days, when it's night.
Just uncertain about everything.
I don't even know the time, the date, you know? And there was this Spanish lady, this old lady. I always pray for her family. And one day she came to my room. She thought I went home or something. You know, she thought I went back wherever I belong. And she come one day, she was like, oh, Dios. She's like, oh my God. That little girl's still here.
Oh, she said, I just meal.
Oh my Dios mío. And that's how she said. She said, Dios mío. And she had me got out of my bed. She took me to the shower. She showered me. She washed my hair. And she was praying for me. She was crying at the same time. She said, I don't know if it was my daughter. I don't know what I would do. You know, and she talked to me. Some word I understand. Some of them, you know, I don't. But I know she was treating me good too. And she always kissed me before she go home. And she say, you my daughter and stuff like that. You know, I love you and stuff. And oh my God, there's so
That's
many
a lot.
Stuff happen.
And you know, I keep going back to mental health. You have to be physically and mentally strong to take that journey across the Atlantic, you know, over 600 miles. In hindsight, did you have anyone on the boat with mental health issues before you arrived? Like, was there anyone who was bipolar or schizophrenic? You know what schizophrenic mean?
If they are, I would not know.
Yeah, you wouldn't know. But, you know, a schizophrenic means someone who is, well, I don't want to give a direct definition. I don't really know the direct definition unless I Google it. But what I'm saying is people on a boat who probably wasn't right in their minds, who probably couldn't think straight. Or do you think everyone seemed sane?
I think, no, we all not the same because everyone have different view in the boat, but at the same times. I think everybody saw the reality when the boat almost sunk. Remember that evening?
Yeah.
When the wave came out of nowhere.
That's when people was...
I mean, when I'm telling you, the wave was like so high, almost touched the sky or whatever.
I guess what I'm asking is, was there any one person on a boat who violate social norms on the boat? Like a set of rules that everybody... Was there a set of rules that everyone...
Everybody followed the rules.
Okay.
Everybody followed the rules.
Unwritten rules.
You know?
Yeah.
Verbal rules.
Verbal rules, okay.
We all go under the same place. So we have to be disciplined.
You have to be disciplined, yeah.
You're not disciplined, that's your loss. Point blank. Because there is nowhere for you to run, there is nowhere for you to hide. So if you're not disciplined, you lose control. You're gonna make everybody's life in danger. So you're gonna probably get dumped to the ocean. So you have no choice but to follow the rules. You know, like I say, I didn't have too much fear in me. I was in the boat, sitting in my spot, just do what I supposed to do, whatever. I have several family members, like my cousin, my god brother, Murray, and other people that I know. And some of them are my father's friends. But at the same time, I follow my discipline. You know,
you did. Like, what kind of advice did your father give you? Do you remember?
That I don't remember what advice that he said. No, the last thing I remember, he say, "I can believe you living. I can believe I'm gonna let you live. I know I can believe." He wants to live too, but he didn't want to leave my mother with the kids.
Right.
He wants to go, but he didn't want to leave my mom with them kids. That's the reason why. That's the main reason he's not living. Because he said, I cannot leave your mother with the children. I can't.
Yeah. Now, you know, obviously, you know, people deal with trauma on multiple levels, right? And they deal with it very differently. Some rely on, at least in this circumstance, Some people rely on traditional African voodoo spirituality and practices, while others may shy away from it completely, but still respect and appreciate spirits combined with modern, right, medicine and modern spirituality. Socially, in a general sense, though, when you arrived to the States, you were getting negative treatment from, at some point, white Americans.
At some point.
Yeah, white Americans, African Americans, Hispanics, like Dominicans.
Yes.
Other Caribbean folks, like Jamaicans. Haiti's, is geographically in Latin America. But, we are too African to consider ourselves Latino.
Yeah.
Too African. And Haitians also felt so isolated and ashamed with no outside support system.
Yeah.
Just a very isolated country. Only friends they seemed to have was Venezuela. But that was more on a governmental level.
Yeah.
At that time, it just wasn't cool to be Haitian. Just was not. When did you finally become comfortable in your skin in the U.S., and were you always proud to be Haitian?
I always proud to be Haitian.
So you never had a moment where you felt uncomfortable?
No, since the day I was born. I always say, even Haiti stand up in the one rock in the ocean, I will stand in that one rock and say, I am Haitian. I am more than proud of myself to be who I am. And there is no money in the world that can represent to me to make me change who I am.
When you were 16 at that time and you felt all of this sort of, at some point you were very grateful that, good Samaritans were treating you well, and you got the chance to stay, but you were still very confused by all of this hate from different directions, looking at you as an immigrant, refugee,
sometimes they call you, or you stinking Haitian, go back to Africa, and all that. It's always there. But I always keep my head high because I love me, I love myself, and I know the quality of me, that I'm a very good person in and out. So there's nothing nobody can do to change who I am.
Were you shocked by other people or other people from different Caribbean countries who you felt like they should have at least understood the Haitian struggle? Were you shocked by them and the hate from them more so than maybe privileged Americans?
What hurt me sometimes the most, it's when you see another culture that come from outside, not from the United States, and try to be prejudiced with you. At the same time, you came to this country like I am, whether I come from the boat or you come from the plane, it doesn't matter. You in this country. So if the U.S. give you the privilege to stay in this country, I should have the same privilege to stay in the country. And I don't need no pity on nobody to show me you love me, but you just do me a favor to like me. I don't need nobody to pity me to like me. It's either I fit in or I don't. But I'm not the type of person who want to fit in, like to fit in a crowd to make people like me. I don't go for that. If either you like me or you don't. Because you don't you're not the one who give me the breath that I'm breathing. So it doesn't matter whether you like me or you don't like me.
Right.
Because the longer I keep my respect, I treat you with respect. And if you don't give me the same respect I give you, it's because you don't respect yourself. Because if you respect yourself, if you would want me to treat you with respect, you would want to treat me with respect.
Exactly, right. It's a reciprocal, like it's a give and take relationship.
So if you don't want to treat me with respect, I will not disrespect you. I will still respect you as a human being. But I'm not going to, to have you have pity on me just to show me you like me when you don't.
Yeah. Now, obviously you're speaking as an adult.
Yes.
Right now. But at that time, Mom, when you were 16, were you that mentally strong, or did you have any moments of anxiety or depression?
No, I don't.
Where do you think your strength came from at that time? How did you not have any sort of...
I've always been like that. I've always been since I was a teenager.
Just optimistic all the time.
I don't want, I know when people try to favor me, I want to get credit for what I earn. I don't want people to give me credit because you favor me. There is two ways straight. You can favor me because you like me personally, you favor me. But if what I did, I don't deserve the credit, don't give it to me. You make me feel that you do me a favor. There is favor, there is when you do something and you earn your credit. And even though you don't give it to me, I take it for myself because I know.
You knew you earned it.
I earned it.
Yeah, right.
You know?
So, I mean, all right, so did you have any vices? What I mean by vices is like, did you smoke weed, Mom? Did you drink? Did you do anything? I mean, like, I can't imagine being around all of this.
Silly.
So, come on. Like, how are you that powerful? Like, how are you that strong? Like, did you succumb to any of the bad influences around you? Now, and here's why I ask that. Of course, I'm not surprised because I know you. You're my mom. You barely drink anything or do anything. But at that time, I'm trying to put myself in your position. 16, 17, 18. You just arrived to the country. There's other influences around you, other Haitians who probably didn't go the straight route the way you did. Some of them joined Zopound. Some of them joined other Haitian mafia. And, you know, you had all these good and bad influences without any parental support. So during your time in Homestead, during your time in Miami and Key Largo, how did you avoid the bad crowd?
I usually have a lot of friends. Wherever I go, I just surrounded by people. It just send me. I don't know what happened. I always surrounded by a lot of people. Whether Spanish people, whether Haitian, I just surrounded by people.
Good people, I guess.
Good people. God always send good people my way. When I first come into the United States, one thing I promised God, and I always have God in my side. I promised not to drink, not to smoke, because I wanted to have my green card. Yes.
So that is the incentive. That is a huge incentive.
Okay.
Now, so they were doing drug tests at the time?
Of course they do drug tests on you. They do urine tests, all kind of tests.
And I ask you this question because I'm your son, firstborn American. I didn't have to go through anything you went through. You know,
so much okay.
Like the privilege you talk about like how you arrived to the States and, you know, and you were very confused by, you know, other immigrant groups acting a certain way, knowing damn well that they also had to be accepted into, you know, this privileged opportunity. But for me, I was born here. I'm your son, and I'm completely disconnected.
Yes.
From that. So I asked that because I genuinely did not know. You know.
I come to United States. I went through so much before I finally get myself together. I say I'm not gonna drink. I'm not gonna smoke. But I will party like crazy. Yes. I party, Wilkine. I party like crazy. Everyone.
Well, you have to have joy, right?
Of course.
You can't like live in despair.
I used to go to wrestling.
Wrestling matches?
Wrestling matches.
Your mom used to go to wrestling matches.
Of course.
Like WWF? Who was your favorite wrestler? Oh, this is taking a drastic turn.
Yes. I used to love Dusty Road and Barry Wendell. I said, oh. We fly used to
Ric
fly.
Flair?
Yeah.
Woo! Mom, you love Ric Flair?
Yeah. I love Ric Flair, but I was not in his team.
Oh, okay.
Because Ric Flair was in the bad team. I like how he fight. But
okay, the heel. Right. You said Ric Flair cheat too much.
I used to be in Barry Wendell team. But
Mom, I did not know you liked wrestling.
Yeah, I do.
Holy crap. I mean, so wait a minute. Wait a minute. Now I feel very deceived right now. Now, when I was growing up with all my cousins and we were watching WWF or WWE now, but in WCW, and like you never watched that with us, but you never told us you used to watch it.
I never watched that with you. It's your time now.
So, but
sometimes I watch with you. Sometimes
I
watch with you.
That's
sometimes
true. I remember. I do remember.
I could have probably other things to do.
Yeah, like watching General Hospital.
You know, I was a guided live, hospital, or all my children and stuff like that.
Right.
You watching your thing, I'm watching my thing. But I have my good time. I have some bad time. I have my good time. Life is two-way streets, but I always keep my head up. I know what I want. I know what I need. I know what I want. Because need is a must.
Yeah.
Want is a fantasy, something you just, I want this, not because you don't have it.
It's temporary. Yeah.
But when you need something, it's a must to have. So when I was in when I first came, I must have to I need my green card. Even I'm hanging with my friend, we can go to the ball to see the Haitian band. We go different places. The Haitian band.
Oh, yeah, but people don't know what the ball is.
Ball.
I know what ball is. Every Haitian probably listening know what ball is. But what is ball?
The Haitian band.
A Haitian band or like a place where you go party?
Yeah, but no, there's party fete.
Okay,
party.
Okay.
Yeah, mais wallon band.
Okay.
Yes. So I don't drink. My friend be drinking like they can hold their head.
Oh yeah, they
I
got
say,
drunk.
You guys drink, I drive.
You were the driver.
I be the driver.
Mom, I'm the driver.
Yes.
So you passed it down.
Yes, I say you do whatever you gotta do, cause I'm not in this team chaos. I drive home because I have my obligation. I have things that I need to accomplish in my life. I don't wanna go to all this chaos that I went through and come out of it with nothing. I need my green card. I need to be a U.S. citizen. I have to win that reward for what I go through.
All those steps, and you were determined.
Determined, and I did. I have my green card, and then I went for my test. I passed my test, so I got my citizenship. Okay?
You were not playing around.
No, I was not.
This is not a joke.
It's not a
This
joke.
is not a joke, Mom.
And still not a joke.
I'm going to switch the subject. How did you meet my dad? I want to go back to the refugee camp. Because it's just so funny to me how you went from refugee camp to watching... was it Dusty, you said?
That's the road.
So, to Ric Flair. From refugee camp to Ric Flair. Did you meet my dad at the refugee camp?
Yes, I did.
And
in Miami.
How did that happen? How did that interaction?
When I came from Puerto Rico.
Oh, okay.
The same, I think 2 weeks after I came from Puerto Rico. Came from somewhere, I don't know where. So we were at the window, a bunch of girls same age. I had two friends. It's me and these two other girls. So there's this big huge window. We were just standing at the window looking at those guys at the other side. So he comes so well. Like, this girl, like, oh, look at this guy. He just came yesterday, Paulette.
Was my dad handsome?
So I was like, oh my God, yeah. And then he was pointing finger at me.
Oh, wow.
He was looking at me all this time. But I did not see him. And I'm like, Elda, like, oh my God.
Who's Elda?
That's my friend. She's like, oh my God, Paulette, he's with me. That make a big scene.
Who made the scene? Like all of your girlfriends?
All of the girls. It's like, oh my God, he likes you, Paulette. He's so handsome. Very, very soft speech skin. Very polite. He's very polite. And he was just keep pointing finger at me like that and give me a kiss, blow his kiss. Oh my God, he's crazy. So
God.
I went back to my room. And they was like, Paulette, come back, he's still here. I had so many Colombian girls that was in my room with me. Maybe 5 of Colombian girls. They're very nice girls too. I don't know, I had the luck to click with those Latino people. They was so
we have so
surrounded
much
by me.
similarity.
Yeah, we just like they love me. I love them. Just I don't know. God make people, very nice people come my way. And that's how we clicked, made Sorrel.
Wow.
That's how we clicked.
And so y'all clicked, and then all right. So So did you guys have any did you guys have any opportunity to interact at the camp? Was it just this sort of distance where he's pointing at you like, I'm gonna get you later, girl?
No, he was never like that.
No, not in that way, Mom. Like when we get out of here.
No. We have the chance to meet when we go into the lobby to eat.
Okay, so that's where boys and girls can interact with each other.
Talk to each other, yes.
During lunchtime.
During lunchtime, break time, like dinner time, you know.
And then they separated
after
boys and girls.
Eat, everybody
right?
eat, we go separate way. You get chance to meet people at the yard.
Okay.
You know, at the yard, but the guy always be in the side. There's a field that separate us, you know.
It feels, oh man, did it feel like a prison? Was there?
Of course it was a prison.
Yeah.
You're just not in handcuff and stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh.
And if you do bad, they put you in the cubby.
Boy, like an
like
isolated.
If you do bad, if you don't behave yourself, if you misbehave, because they have an immigration officer all over the place.
Right. Yeah, that was a stupid question. If it was a prison, because you know, like, just the interaction of boy and girl, young, you know, just youth, and not too often do you find your love at a camp or a situation like that. And,
you have other people sending you letters. Bunch of boys keep sending letters.
Wow.
You know how they like you. You so cool. You're so nice. And
it's like you're in this situation where life is uncertain, but you are forced to live life.
I have
you have to live.
And then there's another room they had too. They took you there to do your hair. I'm always stylist. I always
styled up.
Oh yes.
Fly.
My hair, my nails, my eyebrow, always chopped up. Because I do them myself.
Okay.
It's not that I'm gonna pay somebody to do anything for me. I'm the one who's doing for other people. Sometimes
you kept learning new skill sets every time.
So even then the police officer, sometimes some of the security came to the camp. I'm the one who do the hair. Before they go home, I do the eyebrow and everything.
Wow.
$5, $10.
Hustler.
Yeah, so I can have money.
So when you met my dad, I keep going back to him. Did he ever talk about his journey with you?
Yeah,
like what he went through. He's from Lagonav.
He's from Lagonav, right? Yeah. I think he came with his aunt or his uncle, somebody.
Okay.
I forgot.
And was it around the same time? Obviously, you didn't know him in Haiti.
I didn't know him in Haiti, but Soel came after I went back to Puerto Rico.
Oh, okay.
Soel came after I go back to Puerto Rico. Because when I came back from Puerto Rico, that's when I met Soel there. Wow. And people get to go back. Wherever your family is, that's where they sent you.
Now, since you had no parents to help guide you, how did you find social resources early on? Was it through the solid, Haitian community in Miami, or Key Largo, Homestead?
When I got out, we have some family member I find in the camp when I come back from Puerto Rico. So I got it more my brother, my adopted brother, and his wife, his sister. We all come from the same area.
Wow! So when you came back from Puerto Rico, and then by chance,
when I
you saw your family members.
When I came that night, I come to Puerto Rico at nighttime. From Puerto Rico, it's at nighttime. I was in Puerto Rico. Oh, sorry.
Oh, you fine.
One evening, I went to that room, the place they have for us to do our hair. So I went, I fixed my hair. Like I didn't know I was going nowhere. I do my eyebrow, I fix myself, put powder. Just it's the evening to make myself look fresh. Like it's around like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So I see this huge big bus came in by the camp. So everybody keep like, why is this bus? Why is this? This is an immigration bus. I wonder they came to take people, to send people back to Haiti. So everybody tried to hide themselves, but your name is on the list. And then while I was leaving the place, I'm walking to my room. And I heard this lady came, is Paulette Francois around here? What room is she? So there was a lady from immigration. So I said, I didn't put my name to go to the doctor today. Because usually you can put your name to the doctor or you can put your name in the shopping list. The shopping list is a list where they took you where to can get clothes, to get shoes and stuff like that. I said, but I didn't put my name in the shopping list or to go to the doctor today. Why they calling my name? So and this girl named Gerda, we have the same last name, so she's in New York right now. And Gerda said, Papa, they're calling your name. What's going on? I said, well, at least let me go see what she said, did you put your name in the list to go to Haiti, Paulette? I said, no, I did not. So I went to see the lady. She said, oh my God, Paulette, we have good news. I'm like, really, vraiment? And she said, yeah, we have you in the list to go back to Miami.
To go back to Miami?
To go to Miami.
To go to Miami. Okay. Wow.
Yeah, because I came from Miami to Puerto Rico. So
yeah. Why do you think that happened? Was there a glitch in the system or?
I said, you what? She said, yes. We got you in the list. Your name. You're the only one. You're going to Miami, Paulette. Wilkine, I was just standing there looking at her.
It's just like
my brain just froze.
Trying to process what just happened.
And then I look around me, I already surrounded with so many people, so many girls. But they're happy for me because they know I'm sick. I'm always getting sick, you know. So I'm like, oh my God, what just happened in here? She said, yeah, go ahead. You got to go now.
Wow. Like, did you have any specific person you had to say farewell to?
Specific person? Everybody will care.
Yeah, but of course everybody. But
my cousin,
was there any? Yeah, okay.
Gerda,
Cousin.
Other people, you know. Arnold, my cousin Arnold in another camp. I say I usually the one who washes clothes for him, you know. So I said, but I have to tell my Arnold I'm leaving because it's two of us. You know, it's my dad, we first cousin, you know. So I'm like, and then to a moment, I'm happy, but at the same time too, I feel so cold, so cold, like, you know, in my head, I'm like, oh my God, I'm leaving Arnold.
Yeah. That's what I meant by that. Like you're leaving,
you know,
you're excited, but you're also
but at
sad.
The same time, I'm like, oh my God, I'm leaving Arnold. I'm gonna tell Arnold I'm going to Miami and he's gonna stay here. So I said I'm gonna wait for him anyway. So I went and tell Arnold, I packed my stuff. She said, go ahead, we're waiting for you. I just packed few stuff and I tell Gerda, just give some of my stuff to, you know, to so and so, give this to the everybody get this something, you know. And then I get my bag and my luggage and I get in the bus and I tell Arnold I'm going to Miami. And he will break down, okay. Wow. He happy for me, but at the same time, he just
it's
you know. Because I was give him, So when I got to Miami and I told immigration that I'm not leaving my brother. He's in Puerto Rico. I'm not leaving without him. And the officer told me, Paulette, you got your chance now to go. So I know at the time it's Ronald Reagan.
Oh, Ronald Reagan.
Was the president. I know if I don't put my Arnold on my list, they will send Arnold back to Haiti. And I knew that for sure. And I told the officer, no, I'm not leaving. And he said, you have your chance. You're here now. You have to go. We're going to release you. And then whatever happened. I said, if I wait for he said, well, you know, if you wait for your brother, he's my cousin, but I put him on my list as my brother because we have the same last name. And then there's a way for me to get him out. So, and plus my father, the one who is him, you know?
You felt obligated.
I feel obligated.
Yeah.
And I say, he said to me, you know, if you wait for your brother, Paulette, it's going to take you another 2 months. It's going to take you 90 days before your brother finally arrive here. I said, I will wait for 90 days. He thought I was losing my mind. Okay. I said, I will wait for 90 days. Because there is no way I'm going to leave and to leave him in the camp. When I get a chance while I'm here to get him out. And everybody getting deported every single week. They're sending 27 people, 30 people, 50 people back to Haiti. I say, I will wait for 90 days. He said, even though you're sick. I said, yeah, even though I'm sick. Long I get my treatment, I will try my best to wait for 90 days. And I did that.
And you did that.
And when I get out, okay, I got out with 5 people.
Wow.
I get out with Arnold, Edmond. I get out with Arnold, Edmond, Nelly, Edmond's wife, and somebody else. 5 people. Because they're the one who have to be responsible to take care of me.
Yeah, you're the youngest. You're the 16-year-old.
Because I'm the youngest, so Edmond ended up be responsible to take care of me.
Wow.
Okay? Edmond
Even though you helped him get out.
He always, last week, he was talking to me last week. He said, Paulette, you just so magnifique. I don't know how to describe you to anybody.
That's love. He'll never forget that.
He said he would never. He said, Paulette, we always talking about you. We just don't know how you put all this thing together, but it's come out so perfect. That's all I can say.
It's like your asthma was
yeah.
It was a gift and a curse.
It's a gift. My asthma was a gift and a curse at the same time.
Man.
Yes.
All right. So when you arrived to Miami, what was your first job?
Oh. My first job was Wendy's.
Wendy's.
Yes.
All right.
First job was Wendy's at Kilago. Yeah, that's where I started to work at Kilago.
And how was that experience? Like now you are working towards your residency and citizenship, and now you are in a capitalistic society, and of course Haiti's capitalistic, but you are in a society with better infrastructure, of course. How did it feel like handling native English speakers, because you still had to learn English?
Of course, I have to learn English.
So where in Wendy's did you work? Like,
I work at Wendy's in Kilago. The point is, I have so many friends that work there about similar age.
Okay, and they help translate.
So they have translate. Like sometimes if I go to the store, I know they're gonna ask me for change, and I didn't know how to, I know how to give money in my language, but I don't know their money. So if I'm buying something for like, it's going to cost me $1 something, I make sure, even I have the change, I make sure I take $2 with me so they can take their own change.
Right.
If it's over $5, I make sure I take $6, $7. I give you your money, you give me back my change, so that way I count the change. You
can count the change, yeah.
To know, okay, if I buy this, that's the change. It's gonna this.
Right. So you memorize.
I memorized it.
The exchange. That's good. That's great. All right. So, well, Mom, since you made it through some rough experiences, but also some very interesting experiences as well.
Yes.
As an immigrant, did you feel like you can make it through anything after your first job? Did you have any moment during that year where you said, "Boy, I can make it through anything in life"? Or did you still have some challenges to face? Obviously,
in life, you never stop facing challenge until the last day of your life, because life is a journey. You don't know where it's gonna take you. All you have to do is to treat people around you with respect and appreciation. And I think I can face anything. I face so many things in the United States that I never thought I will, face in life. But God always make a way for me. Sometimes God have to blend you, That's why you cannot never feel like, oh, I'm worthy of this, I'm worthy of that. How can I be in this person's position? How can I be so low? Because everybody have a story to tell. Don't let nobody fool you to make you believe that everything is perfect. There is no perfect life. Everybody try to make it. I don't care how much million you have, there's a weakness somewhere that you want to fulfill. This person maybe have fancy car, fancy home, but they don't have peace. You may have peace, but you don't have those things yet. But the most important thing is to have peace first.
Yeah, of course.
It's best to have peace within you. You don't have those things, which you need them too, but they're not the most important thing.
Right. You need love.
You need
peace,
love,
before all of these materialistic,
things,
tangible things.
Yes.
All right, so in the next episode, Mom, we're going to talk about the sense of belongingness in the African American community. You know, so I want to talk about that because, again, that was a very fascinating experience we all went through when I was coming of age as a Haitian American, and obviously you as a Haitian at the time. So let's sail over there in our boat, okay? My name is Wilkine Brutus.
And my name is Paulette Francois.
You're listening to A Boat, A Voyage. Come ride with us.
All right.
Hey, high five.